guys, well, got a little bit of news. It's a rolling chassis. So good. Didn't make a video because A, we were listening to really loud music, and B, there's a lot of swearing going on getting that front end lined up, so it's not YouTube friendly. So I will show you guys what we did and go over everything that was done. So yeah, it's awesome. Like it rolls, it flexes. It's so good. I'll show you guys what my coworkers did this morning. All right, well, I got my shackle plates built. I do have to fill these in with weld a little bit. Same thing with the other one. I think I'm gonna have to put another spring in the front just because the U-bolts are a little bit too long, so they kind of bottom out before they clamp real good. So I'll just throw another spring up front. I've only got 3 anyways. I do have a spare there, the 4th one to the front packs actually, because the other one was broken. You can see it laying right there. I do have another spring pack. I could try to match springs with it. One thing I didn't do is the 3/8 spacer mod on this diff. So I might put the thicker spring over here to compensate, because these frames do naturally have a bit of a twist, not a twist. They don't sit level, and it's because the one of the sides, I think it's this side, is 3/8 of an inch lower than that mount, so I'll have to compensate for that. I did it on the 85's axle that went under the 4Runner before I bent the crap out of it. But yeah, so that's the front diff situated. Still have to go and drill the other holes for the E-locker. Still have to go get the E-locker from Kyle. I just tacked all the suspension in place for now, just because when I get the cabin body on it, excuse me, I'm gonna have to see if it needs any tweaking. Like, you'll see my shackle angles, they're almost straight up and down. That is not conducive to a good ride. So once I get the weight on it, I'll see if it sits proper. If it doesn't, then I'll have to adjust where those mount. And these are not finished either, by the way. We were in a bit of a rush. I still have to radius the corner, make it look pretty. But yeah, those are just tacked in place. What else? Oh yeah, there's this thing that my coworkers did this morning. Mighty Car Mods reference. What else? The rear suspension. This was a lot of fun to do. Shackles again are not set up properly, so I don't know if any of this is permanent. So like the front, I just tacked it. It's tacked on both sides really well. No, I'm making a YouTube video. I'm not crazy, I swear. Yeah, and then U-bolt plates in the rear. Again, these ones don't have extra holes in them, so they're fine. I do have to go over and buff everything down and paint it up to match the front axle, because I like shiny parts. So yeah, and then this tube here has got to get replaced because it's all rotten and no bueno. But yeah, she's coming. So we had this thing from laying on the ground to having the suspension tacked in place in about 3.5 hours. But probably 2.5 of those hours was just measuring everything and making sure it was all square and level and the same length. We went from the middle of the axle to there for the wheelbase. We measured like 7 times. We clamped everything. We used big ratchet straps and stuff to pull the diff with the frame and get it all. It's good. It looks really good. It's nice and true. Like, if you look down center of the tires, they line up. It's kind of not doing it with the camera, but trust me, it works. It all looks good. Gabba gab gab gab. Yeah, I can't wait to get this thing running. So anyways, guys, that's the frame just about done. Next step I got to do is bring the frame to the house or to the farm. Start ripping the body off the Mazda. Put the body on here. I might have to get some like 4x4 blocks these guys here, rest it on the frame in certain spots so I can rest the body on it, measure for all my mounts and everything, and then start making the mounts. And then also while it's on, I'm going to measure up all the brake lines and fuel lines and stuff before the drive line goes in and the powertrain. So yeah, I think I might have to tack this stuff a little bit better just for transport. And I definitely got to get my 9/16 or 14 mil bolts for these. All the other spring perches or spring bolts and everything are 9/16. Those are the only ones that are 14 mil. So I don't know. It's weird. But anyways, guys, that'll do it for today. So thanks for watching. And until next time, take care.